The iPhone 11 Pro Max was the best phone produced in 2019. With its incredible performance, battery life, and gorgeous design, it's still a very solid choice for 2021. Let me show you why. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Fedde and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to tell you everything about this incredible iPhone and why you should consider it for 2021. By the way, let me know your thoughts on the iPhone 11 Pro Max and if you would get one in 2021. I would really like to know. So let's go. The design of the iPhone 11 Pro Max is breathtaking. It's very similar to the iPhone XS and XS Max. The same basic design is in place, complete with those rounded edges, antenna lines, and of course, the famous notch that heavily inspired a design trend that is only just dying now, thankfully. However, turn the headset over and you'll realize things are very different. The iPhone 11 Pro uses impressive materials and it comes with a frosted glass back panel which is fantastically resistant to fingerprints and looks so good. The matte finish makes the device slippier, but I prefer it over a device that attracts fingerprints. The chassis is made from one block of stainless steel and takes the design of the iPhone 11 Pro Max to a whole different level. And it actually looks way better in person, so keep that in mind. It also comes with a triple camera system which we'll talk about later. The rest of the design is very similar to what we've seen from Apple in previous generations like the iPhone X, XS, and XS Max. But the frosted glass alone certainly makes it feel like an upgrade. It's large in hand, sure, because this thing is humongous, but not overly so. It still feels comfortable enough, and if you have used the Plus or Max phones of recent years, you'll find the iPhone 11 Pro Max more than manageable day to day. But if you prefer smaller phones, I have the perfect suggestion for you right here. Or here, I don't know where. Something that I really like about the iPhone 11 Pro generation is that it's pretty much the same design as previous generations like the iPhone XS, but Apple still managed to make it interesting again. On the bottom edge, things look very much the same as they did in the previous generation. 2-speaker grills, and there's the iconic and kind of outdated lightning port. Many people thought that this would be the last generation that Apple would use the lightning port on an iPhone. Oh boy, were we wrong. On the left hand edge of the device, we find the volume buttons and silent switch, while on the opposite side, there's a power button and SIM card tray. The iPhone 11 Pro Max comes in 64, 256, and 512 GB storage options. And it's also water and dust resistant, which is great. The iPhone 11 Pro Max comes with the A13 Bionic chip, which makes this one of the fastest phones of 2021, even though it was released almost 2 years ago. It's very hard to get this phone to slow down. Believe me, I tried. You can fire up as many apps as you want and be instantly able to use them, and it's such a smooth experience. Gaming is great with the incredible performance, gorgeous screen, and amazing Dolby-enabled sound. Apple's focus for the A13 Bionic chip was power efficiency and speed. The numbers on paper look great with a 20% increase in speed from the XS generation while using anywhere between 15 to 40% less power. The incredible performance on the A13 Bionic chip allows this iPhone to have incredible performance, longer battery life, amazing camera capabilities, and many things more. So it goes without saying that the iPhone 11 Pro Max is super powerful. It didn't even break a sweat during my testing period. It's super fast and silky smooth, and it can handle everything that you throw at it. And with the A13 Bionic chip, the iPhone 11 Pro Max is going to be future-proof for at least 4 to 5 years, maybe longer. You only have to take one look at the triple camera system on the back of the iPhone 11 Pro Max to realize that Apple made some pretty big changes from the previous generation. In fact, I would say that this is the one area where the most progress was made. The iPhone 11 Pro Max has 4 cameras, all with different focal lengths. There's the ultra-wide camera with an f2.4 13mm lens, the f1.8 26mm main camera with an improved sensor, and the telephoto camera with the same sensor as last year but a faster 52mm f2.0 lens. The front camera is now 12 megapixels, up from 7 on the XS, which is great. All the cameras support 4K 60 frames per second video and take advantage of the neural engine in the A13 Bionic chip to optimize components and the scene. Quality is stunning. The A13 Bionic allows the iPhone 11 Pro Max to feature night mode, smart HDR, and portrait mode. Night mode is an incredible feature because it is basically long exposure photography that you find on DSLRs and mirrorless cameras, but the fact that you can do it handheld on a phone, it's incredible. And the results are amazing. But unlike some other cameras, night mode is automatic and it cannot be forced by the user. But that said, the iPhone does a great job at identifying where night mode is needed. Smart HDR is another incredible feature that uses machine learning to balance the lighting of your shot. So it brightens the shadows and darkens the highlights. As expected, the iPhone 11 Pro Max has unbelievable camera capabilities and it is worthy of the Pro name. With the camera as powerful and versatile, the possibilities are endless. The iPhone 11 Pro Max features a 6.5-inch Super Retina XDR display, which means that the screen is brighter and has a higher resolution. Apple says that the iPhone 11 Pro display can reach up to 800 nits of peak brightness and can hit 1200 nits of brightness when viewing HDR10 and Dolby Vision videos or HDR photos. All of this means that the screen is gorgeous. From video games to photo editing to content creation, pretty much everything is gonna look incredible. The iPhone 11 Pro Max has the best battery life on any iPhone ever, including the newer generations. It's so good, and to me personally, the king of battery was the iPhone XR, but that is no longer the case. Between the larger size and the removal of the 3D touch system, there's more room inside the case for a bigger battery. The A13 Bionic chip is also another factor on the improved battery life because of its power efficiency. The most underrated feature on the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max is easily the battery life. All in all, the battery life has been impressive, especially if you compare it to previous generations, except for the XR. Who would have thought that making the iPhone thicker and putting a bigger battery inside was a good idea? The iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max are no longer sold by Apple, but of course you can get it through third-party vendors. After some research online, I found that you can get a brand new iPhone 11 Pro Max for $1,000, and I also found that you can buy refurbished versions starting at $829. Of course, this no longer being the newest kid on the block, we're gonna find some great deals out there, which is great because the iPhone 11 Pro Max is a beast. It's an incredible phone. It's so good. This is still one of the best phones out there and definitely one of the best iPhones ever made. The iPhone 11 Pro Max is for the people who want the very best. An incredible camera, gorgeous display, killer performance that is going to be impressive for at least 4 to 5 years, and people who enjoy having incredible battery life. It's also very important to say that this phone is big. So if you don't like bigger phones, this might be a big issue because you'll definitely feel this one in your pocket. Also, if you're in a budget or you just don't really need the Pro version, there might be better options out there for you, like the iPhone 11 or the iPhone XR or the iPhone SE. The iPhone 11 Pro Max very rightfully earns its Pro status. It's one of the best iPhones ever made, and it's one of the best iPhones I have ever used. It's so good. And on that note, it's time for me to go. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button, and if you subscribe, that would be very much appreciated. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing great. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.